Fit like Abdi, Dannyman here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. Now we're going to be starting our Euromail route today. Now it's going to be a long one, it's probably going to take about 5 parts to complete this. There's a slight issue though. I was going to take this diesel because I wanted to see how the diesel fared, sort of moving along. There was an issue though, so if we go into the service centre, right, and we switch this up to good old passengers and postage, your locomotive, your active locomotive, doesn't support that game mode. Yeah, it's interesting. So I can't change this. It's just set for cargo only. So what we're going to have to do is manage locomotives. It's kind of a bust. That's not what I really wanted to do, but we're going to have to go on with our Leco. So let's select that and confirm. Yes, please. Now we've got the UIF M93 is currently available. So let's configure this first. So game mode. Yeah, you can take postage. Let's add some wagons. Add postage wagon. Oh yes, there we go. Get it up to 12. Excellent. And we're going to reverse the train direction. Right, let's go back to the game. So, ooh, that is very interesting. It spawned me in the weirdest place ever. Right, so I'm going to have to reverse back. I'm pretty sure I can reverse back. But what we'll do before we start is we'll go on to our company. We'll go to employee list and we shall give, wherever she is. Where are you? Where are you, unknown employee? Wait, you're you. Yeah, Agnieszka. So Agnieszka needs a train. So let's give her a locomotive. No locomotives equipped. We're going to give you this. Excellent. There you go. Accept the configuration. And we're going to assign her a task. So let's create a task for her. What do we want her to do? London. You know what? You can take... Yeah, you can take some of this. Wait, I've been to this refinery. Crude oil. So go there and then go there. Now we'll up your wagon count. So you can take 7. Excellent. Go there. Deliver stuff to the Amiens refinery. And repeat the task. Okay, confirm task. Okay, so she is good to go. Now we'll go to the dashboard, world, driver map. Where is Agnieszka? She is... That's Adele. Where are you? Lady? Where are you, my lady friend? You're here somewhere. She's in there. She's in one of these areas right here, I think. Yeah, I think she's starting at Aachen coal mine, which is odd. She's travelling to the start. That's totally fine. Right, now we need to configure our own route. So let's clear all stations. Now we are going to go London Warehouse first. And then we're going to come down. We're not going to go through Calais because we'd have to turn the train around and that ain't as fun as it seems. And we're going to go to Rouen. And then we're going to go to Paris Warehouse. Excellent. That is going to be the first leg of our Euromail. After that, we'll go to Paris again. And we shall head up to Reims Warehouse. And we'll go to Luxembourg Warehouse. And that will be an episode. The next episode will be from Luxembourg Warehouse up to Brussels Warehouse. And then up to Antwerp Warehouse. The Hague Warehouse, we could probably go there, right? It's got a turning area, so we can go in here. What I don't want to do is do stations where I have to literally turn the train around, because that is slightly problematic. So one episode will probably go from Luxembourg to Antwerp, and then we'll go from Antwerp, Hague, Amsterdam, probably Dortmund, because there is an area to turn around in there. And then we can either head across to Hanover and then Berlin, because where we want to go. And then I want to head all the way down to Munich with mail. So it's a long long route. Now I kind of want to do this in one go. It means that I won't be able. So yeah, go on. Luxembourg would be the next one. I want to see the actual route. Antwerp warehouse, Hague warehouse, Amsterdam warehouse. So it's saying that I can't get from here to there. Destination is too far. Okay, so maybe can't plot the route because we're so far away. And then there. And then probably go through Hanover warehouse. Oh, I can only do 10 stops max. That's okay. So how many stops is left after this? 1, 2, 3, because we'll come down this way, 4, and then 5. So the first 5 stops are 1, that's going to be cleared straight away, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll probably do the 2 episodes up to Luxembourg, and then we'll add the 10 stations and do this in a oneer and see how we get on. So clear all stations, grab you, we'll go to Rouen, and we'll go here. This will be the first episode, and I'm not too bothered about this being broken up because I'm going to have to come down here. There's a depot down here, spin the train around and go out the way to get to this way. So makes sense, but this will be the first leg of our Euromail, so let's get going. Now, before we do anything, it says push F to enter the service centre. That's slightly disconcerting. But we're going to stick it in reverse and we'll go backwards for a spell until we get past this thing down here. Because we're going to have to head out and then we're going to have to head back in. So let's do that. Alright. We will bleed off the old speed there. And I suppose I could reverse all the way out at the station. Is that a better idea? It probably is, actually. So let's get rid of the brakes. Let's reverse. Although I don't think I can reverse out there. No. I think that's a dead end, kind of like what this side is. Okay, so I want to go Q, go right. We're going to go forwards, and we'll get past the station boundaries, and then we'll have to reverse the train back in once it gives us our assigned platform. If you radio them just now saying that you're here to pick up mail, it will not give you an assigned platform. Or it didn't used to, maybe it does now. They've perhaps maybe fixed it. I just don't know. Right, so I'm going to stay on the left. Now really, what should happen is, once I leave the station, it should be good. Now I'll have to ask them for permission. No, it's still good. But I want the whole of the train to be past that junction, or that switching point over there. Right, let's add a touch of brake. There we go, slow us down. Right, let's pop the handbrake on. It still says push F for service centre. Why did you push F, you idiot? Now it's going to spawn us back in the same... Oh no, it didn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, right, so minor hiccup there. We'll get this. I might just edit that part out. It still says push F to enter service centre. Unless the back of the train is still not... No, it still says F to enter service centre. That's sad. That makes me sad. Why? Why do you still say that? Not that I'm going to be pressing F or anything, but it might be kind of annoying. I might just have to roll with it, and I'll reload once we get to Paris. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. Why is that there? I wonder if I get to Paris, it will... Maybe when I enter a new station, it will fix itself. Right, so push that. Right, so we'll take the brake off We'll pop it into reverse because that is where we're going. In fact, that is not where we are going. But what we'll do is go 1, 3. We'll ask for station access just to make sure. We'll go back. We'll do postage service. Right, they are now waiting. Let's pop into here. We are gonna switch over to the other side. Excellent. And we're gonna go outside. Let's go view. And we are gonna head out. Now we should be driving forward. Now I'm gonna go dead slow here. Yeah, 14, 15 kilometers per hour. Slow down, please. Now I need to keep an eye on the switching down at the bottom. It still says go left. So we're going left. I can't see the arrow. That's the only problem. I can't see the arrow for entering the platform. Which platform do I need to be on? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I do see it. Okay, so it is on the left. So that is nice. We're going to go Q to stay on the right, please. And we'll maybe add a bit more speed. Yeah, so that's the green arrow there for the service center. We don't want to go into the service center. We are staying on the right. Is the right? I think that's it, because the edge of the train is just passing over. No, it's in the siding. So we're gonna have to head into that siding at some point. That's okay. We may just go all the way back. Maybe reversing all the, no, it's here. It's actually here. It is this track. Well, that's awesome. Okay, let's add a touch of brake. There we go. Now we should be good here. So we will pop on the handbrake. Push V. They are opening the doors. Excellent. While they're doing that, I will flip back over to the other side. They are loading the mail, which is awesome. So that is done. Push V. And just remember not to push F at any point at all, or bad things will happen. Right, we are good to go. So let's head out. It's a beautiful morning, 11:07 in the morning. We're all good. No fog in the horizon. We'll stay on the right hand side, and then we will be on our merry way to Rouen, which is our first Rouen warehouse. Going to be our first stop. So this is a section of track that we've done many times before. I'm actually super familiar with it now. So we should be all good. Yeah, push F to enter service center. Now, I wonder if when I become out of range of the station, when it pops up and says you no longer have access to London Warehouse, is that gonna reset itself? I am kind of hoping that it does. Where is F on the keyboard? Yeah, ASDF semicolon LKG. Right, so let's not push F. I mean, it would be a real jarring experience if we were doing 120 kilometers down the track and then you just pushed F and it popped you back to the service centre in London. That would be super interesting. Alright, so let's try and knock up a bit of speed. We're in a 120 zone. Did we actually pick up any mail? My train. No contracts available. So we didn't pick up... Oh, postage. There we go. Yeah, so we've got some for Rouen Warehouse. We've got some for Paris Warehouse. We should make both of those. That should not be an issue. And we've got 14 and 16 hours. Well, 16 hours total to get down. We should be fine. Casper Hendricks has completed the delivery of 7 grain wagons. Well done, Casper. Well done. I'm proud of you. The employees are really doing their stuff. Johannes, 68 passengers to Antwerp, Maine. Excellent. Good man. Now we just need Agnieszka to do something, but she's going to take about, well, it's probably going to be 2023 before she actually makes it. So we'll be into a new year. We'll see how she gets on. I am wondering, because I think the amount of drivers I have presently is I think that is literally the set amount. I don't think you can get more. Yeah, we're bypassing the London Steel Mill here. Don't wanna go in there. That'd be stupid. Right, so we're staying on the right hand side. We don't want to go into the steel mill. An animal on the track. That's okay. We can deal with that. 900 meters away. First Bambi encounter of the day. We're going to be going downhill, so the train is going to increase speed. But knowing train life and the way it works, we're probably going to be going uphill at the other side. Right, so animal on the... You are on the track. Oh yeah, it's 150 meters, so 150, boom. There it goes. Bye, Bambi. Awesome. Yeah, we're going uphill, so we're slowing down. Let's add another notch of speed, another notch of power up there. It's a shame that you can't rotate the camera in this and this. There you go. Yeah, those windows need to be cleaned. So we're passing the steel mill. We've been there before. Seen that, been there, done that. Got the refined goods to take away, which was nice. Or I think it's steel sheets it produces, right? It takes iron bars, it takes iron ingots. Or no, it doesn't. It takes like iron flakes or something. Then they must melt it down and then turn it into iron sheets. Right, so we're staying on the right. That's excellent. Speed limit is 120. Yay. Looks like we're going downhill again. Interesting. Yeah, we're speeding up. Oh yeah, this is a large decline. Let's add a touch of brake. Rita Warner has delivered some stuff. Excellent. Don't know why I slowed down so much there. Although we are about to enter a slightly slower speed limit than 120. I think I got paranoid there because the previous diesel train was always showing signs of flying off the track when you hit a corner at any sort of speed. Right, now we can speed up again. So where was that 100? Did we just pass it? Maybe it was that corner. Now we've not far to go and we'll be exiting the UK. I have noticed that we've gone out of range of London Warehouse and we've still got the F to enter service centre here. Now I think this is trying to take me through... Yeah, it's trying to take me through the sawmill. Don't want to go through the sawmill, so we'll stick to the right hand side here. We'll pop over to the left there. We've already been to the sawmill, so it should be unlocked. Right, bypass that, switch there, and keep going. Switch back over to the right hand side. All good. Yeah, it was trying to take us into the sawmill. Don't really need to go there. So once we pass the sawmill, we just have to pass the pump jack, and then we're into the tunnel and we're back over in France, and then we'll be moving as far away from the UK as possible. Now I don't know when the next update is due. The one that adds Czech Republic and Poland. I've no idea when that is due to release, but I doubt it's going to release exactly when we get over to Munich, although it will take me a couple of days to record all this. I'll maybe do 2 episodes a day, so yeah, it's only going to take me like 3 days to complete everything. We are speeding, but it's okay. There we go, back up to 120. No signs of this train derailing. It is a fairly stable unit, this one, which is awesome. Right, so we still need to pass the pump jack. I'm still getting that press F for service center. It is scaring me slightly. Wait, where are you? Animal on or near track. Let's jump back into the cab. Wait, where is this? Hello? Is this in front of me? It must be. There it is. Right, move Bambi. Thank you. There we go. Passing the pump jack. Don't need to go in there either. So we'll be all good. And then into the tunnel. Speed limit is coming down to 100. Where? I'm going to take us back down to 60% power. Now this view is kind of... I like that view, but it's you can't sort of look at it for too long. I have heard that people get like motion sickness when watching views like this. It doesn't really bother me, but I've seen other people in comments on and stuff with the games that have this sort of feature and they don't like it. Especially like racing games, when you can have this view when it's right at the front of the car. I like it though. Right, let's head through the tunnel. Let's actually stay at the speed limit. We'll make sure our mail arrives in one piece. Now, one thing I'm going to check as well, is there anything I pass through that I need to tell them that I'm passing through? Yeah. Although I can, no, I'm going into Rune Warehouse, but I can bypass Rune Main. I can bypass the forest, and then we're into Paris Warehouse. Okay. So we've only been to Paris once in the passenger train, so it'll be interesting to head back again. I do know or remember from memory that it's an extremely huge city, and there's a large chunk of it where you're just sort of crawling around 80 kilometers per hour. But it's okay. It's got some nice stuff to look at. So here we go. This is our first mail of 2022. I hope everyone is having a decent 2022 so far. I have. It's been pretty relaxed actually. It's been nice. I mean, obviously the doom and gloom in the last 2 years is still sort of overshadowing 2022, but hey ho, it is what it is. But surely this year cannot be as bad as the last 2, because they were pretty rubbish. Right, we are going to be going uphill as we exit the tunnel here, so I'm going to pop us up to 80% power. It seems to be holding pretty decently at this speed at 70, but as soon as we hit that uphill, I'll ramp up the power. Give the horn a blast in the tunnel. It always sounds good in the tunnel. It's got the echo. The acoustics of the tunnels are pretty good. Right, we're going up. Let's get us up to 80%. Well, let's get us up to 90%. So, incline, tunnel zone, free track. Next speed limit is 100 kilometers. Why is it? Yeah. Because there's a wild turn before this industry that we are approaching. Okay, you often normally get trains here as well, AI trains. So I'm going to slow it down just in case. We'll come out of there. There's the birds. Hello, birds. Right, so are we going to get oncoming train on the radar today? I don't know. Right, so there's a left-hand bend coming up. If you go straight on, there's an industry. And that's where trains normally appear. Oh no. Yeah, I think a train is going to appear here. I'm going to take the speed off. We're going to get ready on the brakes. The problem is it doesn't tell you that the approaching train is sort of inbound until it's... There we go. There it is. See? I'm a genius. Right, I don't have to stop at this signal. I will have to stop at the next one though. These ones right here. There we go. We'll remove the brake, pop on the handbrake, and we'll wait. We shall wait patiently for this train to pass. Now this is the first time I've done mail while there's been AI trains. So I don't know how stopping for AI trains is going to affect the time. Before it always seemed real easy to get mail and passengers delivered on time. But it might not be as easy this time around. Now I do know for a fact that once this train passes us and goes into the warehouse, Calais warehouse on the left hand side there, it takes ages. It takes quite a while for these lights to switch from red to clear. Which is kind of weird because once the end of this train clears this section of track, we should just be able to go. So there's the end of the train right there. See it there? There it goes. So there's now nothing in front of me or on this track. But you literally have to wait for that AI train to go into Calais warehouse and despawn before the free track will come up. Now it says free track, but it's not. We need to wait for these to move. I think once it gets to about 650 or 700 meters, it should change. Well, there's 650. There is 700. No, it's still red. When do you change? 1,000 meters? The train will be completely out of range. Or not on the radar at 1,500. There it is. Right, so we are off. Yeah, so you have to wait for some time for that train to clear. But once it's last carriage or wagon, once you see that going past in the screen, you can literally go. You will get fined for it, but the way ahead will be clear. Service Centre London. No. I've actually just noticed that it still says that at the top of the screen. Uh-huh. Did I always say that? I've literally just noticed that. It's probably been there the whole time. Oh well. The quicker we get to Paris, the... Oh no, I've just realised something. I have just realised something. So, when I get to Paris, right, I need to turn the train around. That's what I have to do. I have to go into a depot, a service centre, and flip the train around in order to continue on to Reims and Luxembourg. But if I arrive at the front of the service centre door in Paris and push F, I think it's going to pop me back to London. Unless by some miracle when I arrive in front of the service centre door in Paris, it changes from service centre London to service centre Paris. We can only hope and pray. That's all we can literally do. Rita Warner delivered one passenger. It seems like a waste of a decent train. I was going to say it's a waste of fuel, but she's not actually... She doesn't have a diesel loco. Now, I am heading left. Left is where I want to go. So yeah, this section right here as well is also another area where AI trains can spawn. Now I'm going to stay on the right hand side for this section, but I'm going to push over to the left here. That is fine. Oh yeah, this section is not the smoothest. So yeah, normally when you're coming from the opposite direction, you get to about here, and there's sometimes AI trains that try to get into the Kali smeltery right there. So I'm starting to learn roughly where these AI trains are gonna spawn. It's kind of a shame really, because it's kind of ruining the experience for me, constantly knowing where things are gonna be. On a plus note though, it's really good. Because well, it's not really good, but it's kind of good. It's got its setbacks, its drawbacks, and its positives. So the positive thing is, because I know where they're going to be, I know that I can stop in time. I'm not going to get fined, even though I've got 3 million euros in the bank, and it doesn't really matter if I get fined. But it's going to stop me from face planting other AI trains and derailing this one. So only my stupidity can stand in the way of that. Oh no, only my stupidity can aid the derailing of trains. Which it will most certainly happen. There will be one point in time where I don't know. And I haven't fully investigated or spent a lot of time in other places in the new part of the map. So I don't know where they're going to spawn all the time, but at least on this section between London and Paris, I sort of know where they're going to be. Johannes Stodger's deliver? No. He's train on radar. Okay, I did not know about this one. We're going to get a fine. No, we're not. We're not getting a fine. You've been fined. Entering an occupied set of track. Yeah, so I was just saying. I've never met one here before. Which side are you on? I can't see what side of the track this train is on. Is there no switching point ahead of us? Yeah, that literally popped up just as I was... He's on the other side of the... Wait, I don't understand. How is that? I'm not blocking anything. I may be blocking him from crossing over to the other side. Why did I get fined for that? This is a free section of track. Trains don't stop because there are another train on the opposite track. That's the whole point of having two sets of track. So yeah, I sincerely hope as well that like the signalling AI and stuff is sort of figured out. Definitely increased range on when AI trains spawn in, because that one instantly spawned in and it was too late. We were basically sailing past the blocking signal as it popped up. It still says I'm on an occupied set of occupied track. Nah. We're good. That other guy is gone. Like, way gone. He's not even on the radar anymore. There it is. No, it still says occupied track. This might be a bug, like the service centre London, and press F to pay respect. Yeah, press F to pay respect. Because if we push F, that will be it. It will be over. We'll be back in London. Yeah, I think... So I've got a service centre stuck in London, F to enter service centre, and occupied track ahead. Sort of bug that just won't disappear. Ah, there it goes. Free track. Whoa. So basically what it's saying is that entire piece of track was all one block. Surely not though, because there were multiple signals on that section of track. Interesting. I am confused. Anywho, we'll continue on. So we lost. So I lost 500 quid for that, right? But I have reduced fines on, so does that mean that if I didn't have reduced fines, it would have been €1,000 for crossing into that section? Crossing into a section of track that was unoccupied because he was on the opposite side. The joys. The greatest part about that moment was I literally just finished saying that I sort of knew where AI trains were going to spawn, and then boom, out of the blue, a totally unexpected AI train popped into the world, absolutely blowing my theory and everything I know about this game out of the water. Sweet. We do love surprises though. Not ones that are going to get us killed unfairly. But yeah, definitely increased range on when AI trains pop into view. I mean, in real life, train drivers would know. They would be able to radio, and they would know where other trains are on the track, respective to where they are. There's something that's weird as well, is that it also shows us the animals on the track, which is weird because that is something you absolutely would not know until you see it. So you see it, you push X, sound the horn, it runs away. I'd like them to take that away, the animals on the track. They'll maybe, perhaps, do some sort of, like hardcore mode, which would be kind of cool. Where you didn't have those visual aids, where you literally had to look at signposting and keep an eye on the track for animals, or keep an eye on signposts and signals. However, if they were going to do that, especially in the case of oncoming trains, the render distance for signals would have to be massively increased, so that you could actually see and go like, hey, I actually need to stop here because there's this line in front of us that's potentially blocked. I wonder if they'll add that in. That would be pretty cool. Even if they did like a challenge mode or something, or it didn't sort of aid you. I mean, the scenarios for the ICE trains were good. They were a lot of fun, but they were literally on rails. Excuse the pun. Like you couldn't go in the wrong direction. You couldn't derail the train or anything. We actually face planted a warehouse door at about 90 odd kilometers per hour, and the train just stopped. It never took any damage or anything. We just sort of reversed the train out and continued on our merry way. Right, where am I now? I know that there is a switch up here that I'm going to need to stay on the right hand side, and then potentially after that we are going to be in... Is it starting to get foggy, or is it starting to get dark? Like nighttime dark. It is 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's just starting to get dark. The sun is setting, and the lighting is slightly odd here. What is that flickering? Go away. Oh yeah, I want to stay. I don't want to go left here. After here as well, I think I can potentially let Rune Warehouse know that I am arriving. Let's have a look. Cali Smeltery, Rune Factory, Amiens Coal Mine, Amiens... Wait, what? Lost contact with London Warehouse. What? But London Warehouse all the way up here. I should literally have lost contact with it absolutely ages ago. But it still says F to enter London Service Centre. Early access, people. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have that sort of worked out, figured out. I mean, the other night I was actually looking at the road map, and I was just wondering because there's like two more large updates to come. Update 2, update 3, and I think like the fourth one is basically like full release. And I would love to see what they're gonna add after that. If they're gonna do DLC, add new regions to the map, even if it was paid DLC, I wouldn't mind. Not if it was like ridiculously expensive, just for getting something else. But yeah, if it was like, £5 or something, I would buy that to get a new area of the map. There's so much more they could do. I mean, you could add Spain. I mean, weirdly, I was wondering if we were actually going to get the south of France. You know? And why is Paris labelled all the way up here when it's like down here? I am confused. Yeah, but if you did the south of France, you could pop off down to Spain over here. I think they are doing Italy, right? Are they doing... No. Czech Republic and Poland. And I think they're doing like Austria and the Alps. Switzerland maybe? I can't remember. But yeah, you could add Italy, you could add Spain, you could probably push off into Russia and the other countries there. And then you could do Asia DLC, which in its own would probably be its own game. Maybe you could maybe do China and Russia together, and like Japan. Obviously there's no underground tunnel like the Channel Tunnel to connect, Japan with China or Korea or wherever. So that would be interesting. You could do America. That is absolutely something you could do. I would absolutely play that in a heartbeat, because this is actually quite a lot of fun. It is kind of repetitive, but it's early access. The more features you have later on down the line, the sort of better off it's going to be. I mean, what would be awesome is, modding support, and then the variety of trains you could have would be phenomenal. I'm still kind of bummed that you can't buy the ICE trains. That would be absolutely amazing. Right, so where are we? Can I... Rune Main. Ah, yeah, Rune Warehouse is there. Whoa, lag. Right, this is going to come down to 80. There it is. Let's tell the warehouse that we need station access, one back. We need to do the postage service. Thank you. And we're almost there. Almost at our first destination. Now we'll have to pay attention and actually look to see where the hell we are going here. It is nighttime. Nighttime helps. Where's my cab lights? Ah, they're over here. I've never really switched the cab light on. There we go. Let's switch the cab light on just for today. I like it in the darkness. There we go. My presents and stuff, my decorations are nicely illuminated. Right, face forward, don't get distracted by the Christmas lights. Okay, so here we go. Now we are turning left up here. It's not told me to turn left yet, so there must be a set of switches up here. I'm just going to cruise in at 60. So I'm staying on the right, and then we're going to push over to the left. Got it. Duly noted. We've still got Service Centre London. It's okay, we're not pressing the F key. We're only pushing the V key. Right, let's take the speed down to 50, because that's what it's going to be as we sort of enter here. Oops. Or did I just press that? Yeah, I pushed the brake instead of adding a 10% notch of power. Okay, so it's telling me to stay on the left. I am going to jump out here, see if I can see the drop-off point. I can't see it yet. Okay, slow me down. Get rid of that. Q, stay on the right. Right, it's over here. Okay, that's fine. It's over here on the right-hand side. There it is right there. Okay, interesting. How does one... Oops. How does one get over to that side? Don't know. What is my actual time? Oh, I've only got 5 hours. Okay. Where the hell did all the time go? Right, so... Yeah, let's... Okay. Let's push over to the right-hand side. We'll get onto the other track. We'll go all the way down, and then we will reverse back up. Route to destination has been lost. Don't worry, train. I know where we're going. Right, let's get rid of the power. We're already speeding. This siding here is pretty long. Okay, add a touch of brake. Right, looks like we are in. Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay, do that. Stick the handbrake on. Get rid of that. Push C. Let's go and pop us over to the other side. And I want to stay on the left, please. I want to go back outside here, and let's go. Alright, so we're basically there. And then we can reverse down here, unload the mail, head out onto the track again. I don't think we're going to get to Paris on time. I really don't. I do not think we are going to get to Paris on time. Dashboard, company, my train. Yeah, we might. It's not that far away. 6 hours though. And I still have to reverse this down here. Unload it. Get back on the road again. I have to pass through Rouen Main, which will be slow. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, get rid of that. Add a touch of brake. This could be pretty perfect actually. Alright, now the train just needs to be past the switch here so I can get moving. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No, keep going because the train's not far enough back. I need it to be past this switch. Yeah, we're gonna have to go past this red light slightly. There we go. 1, 2. Pop the handbrake on. Do that. Push V. System will remain blocked. That's fine. While they are loading the mail, we'll jump out and hop over to the other side. And then we're going to head left. Right, so we're picking up postage. Excellent. We made this one on time, so that is a boost. System will remain blocked. That's fine. Push V. Get those doors closed up. Handbrake off, let's go. We're heading over to the left hand side, hopefully. Are you heading over to the left hand side? You are. Excellent. Let's get the speed up. Now let's ask 3 Rouen Main if we can pass through. Awesome. Now this says Rouen Warehouse. F to enter service centre. Where's the London gone? I am speeding, but we're going to be up to 80, pretty sharpish, and we've obviously burned a lot of time waiting for AI trains to pass. Plus, I've not been going at the speed limit. I've been kind of lax with the the operation of this train. Right, so stay on the right. That is going to be fine. I think I can stay on the right hand side. It will bypass Rune Main, and I'll be able to go 80 through here instead of having to slow down to 50. I don't know if that is the case, but we are about to find out. Yeah, next speed limit is 50. Is it though? Yeah, 50 for the left, 80 for here. Awesome. Right, we can bypass Rune Main at... Service Centre London is still there. Oh man, that sucks. So what I'm going to have to do is end the episode at Paris. Come out of the game, reload it, and hopefully that will be gone. It should be. Reloading games always fixes weird bugs like that, but I have to make sure that the game does a save as I enter Paris, or we're pretty screwed. Right, staying on the right hand side, speed limit is going to be 80 for a while, next speed limit is going to be 90. You no longer have access to Rune Warehouse. Okay. And we should no longer have access to Rune Main shortly as well. I think. Getting that up to 80. There you go. Right, so there's no way that we are going to get to Paris within the allotted time. In fact, it is 11:30 just now, right? Company, my train. Origin London, 2 hours and 53. Maybe we will. Okay, so 3 hours. So that is 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. 2:30 in the morning, it thinks we're going to be able to get to Paris Warehouse. Now that might entirely be possible. Let's get up to 90 straight away here. If we meet an oncoming train, there's no way we're going to make it in time, but 2:30 in the morning is when they potentially want us to arrive. In fact, we have to have arrived, have the doors open, and started unloading the mail. Right, next speed limit is 120. Looking forward to that. Wherever it may be. Watch out, animal near the track, that's fine. I want to stay on the right hand side. We're going uphill. Speed limit's back up to 120. Excellent. I wonder, right? You must have your lights on during night time. Okay. I was going to put on the fog lights because the fog lights are way brighter. What happened to my cab light? Hello? There you go. Woof, do you get some weird glare? No, I like the darkness. There we go. Animal near the track. Oh, I completely forgot about that. It's okay. I think Bambi was on the other side of the track, so we're all good. Right, so 2:30. It's now 12 o'clock. Is Paris Warehouse? It is. So let's go 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. So we'll do the postage service for Paris. But we are going to drop straight down to 80 kilometers per hour as soon as we enter the city. And that is going to be right now as we pass around this junction. It looks pretty sharp as well, so I'm going to slow down. I obviously want to stay on the right. I'm going to slow down to 100. There we go, 100 was a good call. It sort of just looked like a 100 kilometer per hour corner. Right, into Paris, and then it's going to be down to 80, and then, yeah, we've still got some time. We still have some time. Okay. I mean, we're doing 888. I'm sort of pushing it a wee bit because I want to get there on time. 2 hours or something to get there. It's telling me to stay on the right. Okay. Oh man. The four-way track always screws me over. Hopefully we'll be okay. Oh no, we're actually going to be fine, yeah, because if we'd stayed on that left side, we probably would have headed off. Oh wait. Where are you taking me, train? Where are you taking me? Stay on the right. Still staying on the right. That's fine. We're going down this middle section of track. Right, here's the warehouse now. Excellent. It wants me to stay on the right hand side. We're going to be slowing down to 60. It's almost 1 o'clock. I think we can make this. Possibly. Maybe. Staying on the right hand side. Yes. We're about to enter that 60 speed limit. Paris Warehouse. Why do you want me to go... You want me to go down here and turn around to go in there. That's bad. I don't want to do that, game. I really do not want to do that. If I go down there and turn the train around and push F to go into the service centre, we are dead. Right, I'm going to slow down a lot here. Right, I think I see... Yeah, I see my drop-off point. Right, keep going, keep going, keep going. It is on the right-hand side there. That was dodgy. It wanted me to go down to the service centre in Paris, flip the train around, then come back in. That not only would have wasted time, but since we've got this bug that wants us to... that is saying London Service Centre, that might have been bad. That might have been real bad. I think we've literally made this. Alright, bleed off the speed. We'll head over here. There is a area right there, but I'm going to turn down at the bottom. Right. Pop the brakes on there, get rid of that, push V. Opening doors, system will remain blocked. Fine. That's totally fine. And delivery complete, you gained 1,256 experience points. Excellent. Let's close up the doors again. Finish pickup. Close doors. Okay, we're at Paris Warehouse now. Now, I want to go in here. Now I want to go in there. Right, so let's head out. Staying on the left, please. Now let's see what happens when we press F here. Now what I want to do is... Ah man, I can't load the game from here. I wanted to make sure that it had saved as we'd gone into Paris Warehouse. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. If not, when I push F here, it's gonna send me back to London. Yeah, saving content, please do not exit the game. Excellent. So I can reload it from here. That's awesome, if I need to, before recording the next episode. Right, so there is a warehouse, there's a service centre there. We don't want to go into that one. Are you telling me that there's no switch to get me over to that right hand side? Really? There is no switch to get me over to that right hand side. Well, that sucks. What the hell kind of area is is this? So where are you taking me? I don't want to go into Paris, Maine. Jesus, no. No, no, no. So I think I'm going to have to go past here, right? And then I'm going to have to reverse to go back into the other one. That's interesting. I mean, there probably is... No, there's no warehouse down there. Yeah, so I have to wait for the train to pass this area and then reverse back. Yeah, but if I touch the depot doors, you're going to derail the train. That's how the game works. Yeah, I know. It's pretty insane, actually. Okay, right. I want to see if this sends me back to London. That's what I literally want to see. Right, so... Go into the cab. Switch me... Oh, back the other way. Go into the map, right? I want to remove that service... No, go away. No, go away. Do that. Can't find route to destination. I beg to differ. Okay. Now, where are you taking me? No, I want to go right. Just... The game is trying to be creative. I don't know why it wants me to go all the way back to here. The whole reason I'm going in here so I can flip the train around. That is the whole point of this magnificent operation. Now the problem is, normally when I'm reversing, I would just reverse in dead slow until it said press F to enter service center. Once you see that, you know that the end of the train is near the door. It's at least in that, see that green section with the arrow? You know that it's in there. But because the game is bugged, I now don't know when it's going to be in there. We are going to have to try and eyeball this. Right, I see the end of the train. Let's keep going, keep going. Alright. Does it look like it's in yet? No. Now it does. Does it? Now it does. Right, so if I push F here, do we think that's in? Depth perception says that it is not in. Okay, now it's in. Right, so let's stick the handbrake on. Push F. Okay, service center, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Fix all for 163, reverse the train, back to game. And I am in... I'm in Paris! Awesome, so we're basically set to go on to the next mission. So we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this, it didn't actually... I've still got the Service Centre London bug, but it actually let me go into this depot in Paris, which is really good. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit a subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Train Life, and I will catch you later.